Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called True Fiction. This is a 2019 film that was released in February of 2020, so it's only 4 months old, which is great. This runs an hour and a half. It stars Sarah Garcia, John Cassini, and Julian Black Antelope. That's Julian's last name is Antelope. It's probably said some different way. The description: a young writer gets a job assisting her favorite horror writer, but she finds herself participating in an out of control psychological experiment. This is on IMDb, it's a website I use. It only has 371 grades on it, so not that many people have heard about this or watched it or applied feedback. So try and go out and watch this movie, alright? This is True Fiction. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video. If you'd like to look me up on Facebook, my page is called Danny's Movies and Music. So you can go there, there's bonus content. Otherwise, thank you for watching this. This movie comes to me as research, obviously, based on something else or similar to something else I watched last month. And I was happy to come up with it, and I appreciate movies that have come out this year, and I keep finding 2020 videos or movies, so I hope that you're able to find this. I hope you're able to give it a chance. Hope you're able to actually be able to watch it, because I think it'll become more readily available in the future, and people will find out more about this, and it's a really good movie, so I really hope you are able to give it a chance eventually. The kind of movie it is, you kind of got a short description there, that a girl wants a job as an assistant to help I guess it's her favorite writer, and to meet them and to work with them. It's just like a dream come true. So it's a nice element there of that part of the movie to set up the story, good inspiration, good motivation for things to happen. That's great. As we kind of get going with the movie, I'd say her character tends to be confusing, misleading, and I think that she goes from a dud to a stud way too fast, and her character, scope and limitations really need to be discussed, because she starts the movie as this timid little shy little girl. Seems like she's almost in high school because she works at a library just sorting the books like high schoolers do a lot of the time, and by the end of the movie, we don't even recognize her. So really, I think this girl is trying to create something with this character that maybe the producers and directors didn't want. And I think it goes from 100 to 0 like 5 different times in this movie. And I just don't like that, swaying back and forth with the character. I think she could have handled it better. I think that if they got somebody a little bit more experienced or a little bit older, a little bit more mature, they would have had a more gradual approach to the character that we needed. I just think that her emotions ran way too high, and then she's like, oh, I'm supposed to be playing a shy character, so she brings it back to 0. And I just thought that was way too up and down. The movie itself, being a psychological thriller, producing an experiment, it's scary, but there's a conversation throughout the movie about this writer wanting to write a new book. And I think that the realization of that conversation and the talk that they have about this experiment are diminishing the scariness of the movie. It tries to be almost too psychological, and it could have been more of a thriller. So that's kind of the base kind of statement about the thriller part of the movie. This also talks about our main character, Avery. Um, it actually says, as part of the script, that Avery accepts this job with no known address and no cell phone. It actually says that. And so, like, we get to hear that our main character is really stupid, and the movie is admitting it. So that's not good either. Um, so the other thing about the psychological part of the movie is, to the end of the movie, you are not sure what's real, what's not. I think arguments could be made for each side, which is great. I hope people are able to watch this. I hope they're able to discuss it. And I think it's more than people bargain for when they start this movie. I think they get a lot more than what they thought they were going to get. So that's great, and I was ready to give this my highest grade. But then they don't have an ending. And it's disappointing when I watch movies like this that nobody's heard of, and I'm, one of the few couple hundred in the world to go and grade it online, and then the movie doesn't have an ending. I just don't know why this has to be so hard. If people don't have the money or the imagination or the professionalism, what the deal is, but just have an ending. Um, I think this movie is a good discussion movie for what you think is real, what you think is not. Get the action, get the characterization, be surprised. I don't think I need to watch it again because of knowing what happens after I've watched it once. But I can have my opinions and I can still talk to people about it in the future. But I'm going to give True Fiction a B plus. I think that lets you know how much I really like this and how much I really hope that you're able to watch it. But something is nagging on me about the ending and our main character's characterization that just doesn't appeal to me to watch it again. So B plus for True Fiction. Thanks a lot, guys. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy movies. Thanks.